is Rhiannon. I'm 22 and I studied a level 2 apprenticeship programme with Fleet Medical Centre surgery. I chose to do this course because once I had finished college, which I completed 3 A-levels at, I knew I didn't want to go to university, but I knew I still wanted to continue learning. So I was one day just at my GP surgery. At this point I was still deciding on what I would like to do next, and I was watching a GP receptionist just do her job, and I thought, oh, that might be quite an interesting way to go. And later on I looked at the government apprenticeship site and saw that there was a GP apprenticeship receptionist position available as an apprentice. So I applied for it. I went to the interview. I think I did quite well because by the end of that day I was offered the job, and I started the job as a receptionist and later on began my apprenticeship. During my apprenticeship, I learnt various different skills, such as learning how to deal with the general public, for example, how to deal with angry patients or happy patients, how to adjust how I speak to people depending on, their mood. I also learned various IT systems which helped me land my next 2 roles. For example, those systems were EMIS and the Microsoft programs. I use these daily in both my current role and my previous role, both of which were after my apprenticeship. One of the biggest challenges throughout my apprenticeship, I believe, was probably the fact that you never knew what was going to happen that day, especially in the GP surgery. It's quite an unpredictable environment, so you have to be ready to deal with anything that walks through the door. Luckily, I was very much supported by my manager and higher up managers, so I was able to complete my apprenticeship and gain invaluable skills which I take with me throughout, not just my work life, throughout my personal life now as well, and I believe that I will use throughout the rest of my life. A couple of key benefits, in my opinion, of apprenticeships. One very much being the earn as you learn feature. It was very important to myself that I was able to have an income whilst also still learning. So that was great, in my opinion. Would be that the character development that especially young people will get from going straight into the world of work is great. I wouldn't change what I did for anything if I could do it all again. It was a great experience, and I'm really happy that I did it. My apprenticeship really helped me to get my next 2 job roles within the NHS, especially because it was a customer service role, and within the NHS and with any role really, it's really important to have that basic core knowledge of how to treat people and how to give good customer service. So I really believe that my apprenticeship set me up for my next 2 roles. In the future, if I was offered to do another apprenticeship programme whilst working, I would definitely consider it because I believe it is such a good opportunity to help develop yourself and your knowledge. For example, if a project management or team leader apprenticeship came up, I would definitely consider doing this.